Hey dear Capricorns, my name is Marina. Welcome to my channel. Today we're doing something different. This year I've decided to do a forecast for upcoming new year 2024 for each star sign individually, and today is your turn. So feedback would be awesome to see if I could improve on anything. However, not mandatory, only if you feel like it. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Let's see what this year is holding for you, Capricorn. So let's start. Beginning of the year, you start your year with not knowing where you're going. So you're a bit lost, a bit not sort of feeling up to the beat. Actually, I must say that most of our star signs feel the same. It's I think the 2023 was obviously very difficult, well, challenging year along with other years beforehand. So this 2024 is a turnaround year. It's a chance to turn things around. So you start with not knowing where you are and what to do. Your finances is heavily involved in all this, and emotional state also. So many of you will be reconciling relationship in the beginning of the year. It's a good time to make peace. If you're single, as I said, a blast from a past might ask you back, or you may feel like winning your ex's heart again. But it's all to do with reconcile. It's all to do with reunion. If you're not anywhere romantically involved or wanting to be, it could be a reconcile with making peace with those who perhaps you had a rift with. It's all about reunion. It's all about love. It's all about mutual understanding, and as I said, seeing reunion really. So starting of the year, as I said, not feeling where you're going, definitely budget your money well. It's so advisable. It's on your priority. Make sure you don't overspend. Be disciplined with your money. Make sure you make most of the money, so it's you get the best value out of it. If any money comes out, make sure it's coming out into investment, so it comes back few folds over back to you. So yeah, not knowing where you're going or not seeing anything, when it's like that, do not jump into anything radically and quickly, because there's no point moving anywhere until you see clarity and until you're absolutely sure. Budget the money, and your emotional state might take your attention, because there could be reunion, reconciling, making peace. But definitely get together with someone who, it could be someone who's special, someone from a past, or someone who is, as I said, blessed from a past, but not necessarily romantically, although romance is very likely. So that's all for you in the beginning of the year. And we're moving on to the middle of the year. You'll be starting pre-planning things. You'll be pre-planning your workload. You'll be pre-planned with what you already have. So it's not something that you start in something new. It's something that you already have, something that you already taken with you from the 2023. So with whatever you have, new, it could be new job, it could be new things that you do on the side, it could be any of that things will go. It's a project that you already have, and you will be pre-planning what to do about it. Very often it's to do with your work, but this card shows me a very it's your circumstances. It's more to do with your circumstances, but it's also to do a lot about work. So for you, to get to gain the emotional happiness, to get the satisfaction of where you are, you need to pre-plan well. You need to be sharp and vigilant and very disciplined. You have to make sure that you do your budget, you do your rules, and you actually stick to them. I've got this card because I wanted to see if I can clarify this. I mean, it's just emotional state. It's like you would want to be where you want to be. So you'll have a proper goal in front of you. You will need to pre-plan it. As I said, you need to be quite disciplined, and you need to set the rules and stick to them. Because I took this card, as I said, for clarifications, and it does say to me, so whatever did not work first time around, with good pre-planning and discipline, will get you where you want to be. So make sure you follow this. You make sure you follow this. That will be taken your middle of the year. You'll definitely be concentrating on that. Moving on to the end of the year, as I said, it will take some adjustments. It will take your discipline. You will feel that, you know, you will be healing. You have Four of Swords, which means you will be taking time out and you will be regathering yourself. I feel that perhaps the pre-planning and perhaps being disciplined with yourself will be quite challenging for you. So you will feel that you need to resume yourself, restore yourself, and you will be moving away from a situation that simply doesn't work for you any longer. You've put quite a lot of effort into it, and you will have you will gain that stability pace once you've done that. So basically what it's saying is you starting a new year, as I said, in uncertainty. You don't see things clear. It's all to do with money. You need to budget money really well in order to, you know, be stable and to be happy. Because for you Capricorns, it's very important to be stable. I mean, it's important to all of us, but to you especially. And so yeah, don't do anything you're not sure about until you see clarity. When you're absolutely ready and you're absolutely sure, make sure you budget in the beginning of the year. Definitely chance of reconciling with somebody, reuniting with somebody, romantic as well as non-romantic people in your life. That all waits for you in the beginning of the year, because as I said, you go in with a bit of a low mode and speed starts to pick up, but you decide to take things in your in your stride. You will pre-plan things. You'll try to be pre-planning things. You've got to be very extra sharp to execute it. You've got to be very, very disciplined in order to achieve this. That's the key word. If you are able to do this, you'll be, you know, you'll be successful. However, if you're not, you know, you'll struggle. So please make sure you do a correct for you a best possible plan and stick to it. And you're moving off, you're finishing the year of actually getting over the whole ordeal, moving away from that situation and gaining stability. So basically, yes, absolutely, if you stick to all these new rules that you set for yourself, it will get you to a better place, you know, more stable, more secure, more financially providing for yourself. But for that, you'll need to like get over it and moving away from it, because I think you've tried so much to get something going, but it ain't going anywhere. So it's best to leave it and gain back your stability, and maybe try, you know, pre-plan different way and different strategy. Perhaps try something new work-wise or career-wise. Anyway, the message in here, how to get the most juices out of it and how to make it more prosperous and most beneficial for you and those around you. You've got 3 major arcana cards, which is incredible. You will go within yourself. Very important card. Please do not stay there for too long. Oh, can't see. Yeah. Gather yourself, recharge yourself, make sure you take your time needed, restore yourself, revalue, learn the lessons, you know, extract the lessons from whatever had happened. But don't stay there for too long. But you need time out. You need alone time for sure, for sure. Then you have a Henry path, so it's all traditional stuff to do with family. So, you know, you might be going back to your family, reuniting with your family. You might be reuniting, or, you know, your family may be influencing something new to you. Some of you might want to create your own family. And also the card of Temperance, and it's basically telling you to keep your emotions in balance, because it's up, down, up, down. You're very fiery when you're fiery, and then you go on a low or something. So that's something to watch out for. So the advice the cards give you is to make sure you take your time out when needs to be, revalue, recharge, restore, rethink, build new strategies with extracted lessons. And a traditional card, stick close to your roots, sticks close to your family, because they might be supporting you, or vice versa. Maybe traditional ways are not working for you, but I think in this particular case it shows that it does. So stick to your family, stick to family values, and watch your temper, watch your emotional state, because it'll be, you can get up and down too much. So you can be quite in depressive mode one moment, and then you'll be in a quite aggressive mode on the other moment, and you could be quite loving and happy and ecstatic the next. So make sure you take care of your emotional and mental health, and physical health, of course. So let's do a quick rerun. You start the year with not knowing what to do. It's uncertainty. It's to do with money as well, because you need to budget. It's highly advisable you look after your money well. Make sure if you spend only for investments or what you need, and something that can come back to you multiplied. And of course, reunite. It's not necessarily romantic. If for some of you will be romantic, it could be blast from a past. It could be your roots, it could be your family that's calling back, it could be old friends, maybe your old flatmates. It could be anything. It's reuniting, and it's getting that middle ground of understanding and communication, love towards one another, and understanding. And moving on with that, with support, with reuniting and with the support, you will be pre-planning how to get that situation into your benefit. You will have to be very disciplined. There will be no forgiveness there. You have to be very disciplined to reach where you want to be. So you do strategy, you do plan in the middle of the year. That's what it'll take it. And you pre-plan best, and you be very disciplined, and you be straight to the point. Make sure you help yourself to reach your goals. And towards the end of the year, it quiets down. You'll feel that you're healing. That was quite an upheaval. So it's a great time to put your feet up and take time out, cocoon yourself a little bit, move away from a situation in order to gain your own self of, I suppose, ability to provide for yourself, a stability with money, financial thing, so you probably will be happy to move out again. If you had to move back somewhere where maybe that would be time to move out, or either way, whatever you have learned and the strategies that you have tried, you will heal from it, because it take all your juices out. You will move away yourself that was not working anymore, and you will start putting yourself in what does work for you. Wonderful. And of course, the message is, make sure you take your time for yourself. Make sure you have alone time with yourself. Make sure you revalue, recharge, rethink, extract lessons from events that had happened. And as I said, pre-plan your next route with this beautiful knowledge in order to improve traditional values. So family will be a great, huge role. Family matters will be, you'll be supporting your family, or your family will be supporting you. It doesn't matter which way. You will be locked into your family. So you'll be all sticking all together for one reason or another, and you'll be supporting each other. It's all traditional values. And whether you like it or not, you're going to be much more closer on family values and family matters. You will be dealing with that. And watch your emotions. You can go very high, very low, very quick. So for you to get benefits, take that on board and make the best out of this year. This year for you, Capricorns, I would say it's all about being disciplined with yourself. It's all about knowing yourself, and it's all about pre-planning towards the future, sticking to it, and as I said, being disciplined with yourself, moving away and letting go what's not working, and gain control and take charge with what does, and everything will be fine. So there you are, dear Capricorns. Happy 2024. You will be just fine. Concentrate on yourself, and as I said, enjoy your year, enjoy the ride. Take care. Happy New Year. Bye bye.